guys, it's Ishani, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So today I have my top 13 of 2013 video for you guys. Basically, this is just a yearly favorites video where I picked the top 13 makeup products that I have been loving for 2013. In this video, I mainly just stuck to makeup products. I didn't get a chance to include any skincare or hair care products or body care products, mainly because I only wanted to pick 13 because it's like the top 13 of 2013. But if you guys want me to do a separate one for body care, skincare, and hair care, I can do that as well. I can kind of collaborate all of those products into another top 13 of 2013. But I did want this video to be strictly makeup based. So in this video, I have the 13 makeup essentials that I could not live with in the year of 2013. Some of them I have talked about a lot. Some of them I haven't talked about at all, so let's jump right into it. We will start off with the eye products, and the most essential eye product, in my opinion, everybody needs it in their collection, is a tube of Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now this is just my little sample tube that I have, but these little sample tubes last quite a while. I have been working on this sample for over a month now, and it still is going really strong, but if you buy the full-size bottle, I guarantee you that will last you at least 6 to 8 months, even if you use it every single day, because you only need a little bit of this. You put it on before you put on eyeshadow, and it just helps your eyeshadow last all day, doesn't crease, it makes the colors more vibrant, it keeps the pigments true. I just love this product. My next top product in 2013 is this Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill eyeshadow, and it's in the number 5, and as you can see in the back, it's kind of like a bronzy gold color. If you guys don't know about these Armani Eyes to Kill eyeshadows, they're basically like a pressed pigment. If you guys have heard of the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows, these are like the high-end version of the L'Oreal Infallible, but you can just see the beautiful color that that has. And I actually have this shadow and only this eyeshadow on right now, and it's just a beautiful color. I literally just dip my finger in there and just sweep it all over my lid and get it a little bit into my crease, and it almost looks like I'm wearing multiple eyeshadows just because of the shimmer and the finish that this eyeshadow has. My next favorite is an eyeliner, and I have been obsessed with liquid liner this year. I really have rarely used my gel liner, and I rarely use pencil in general, but liquid is my favorite because it's so easy to line your upper lash line. You get a nice precise line. And liner I have been loving is the Stila, the Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This one is in the shade Intense Black, and I love it because it's a pen style felt tip eyeliner, super easy to use, really like precise point on it. It's very easy to do a cat eye if you guys want to wing your liner out. This stuff also lasts all day, no smudges, no budges. I absolutely love this. My last eye favorite of 2013 is a mascara, and this is a mascara that I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, especially because the first month or so of me using it, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it definitely grew on me. And this is the YSL Faux Cils mascara. It's just the original one in just the shade black, I believe. The wand on it is kind of unique, at least to me. It's got short bristles, but it's a natural bristle wand, and the bristles aren't very, like, they're not uniform, as you guys can see. So it's almost kind of like there are bristles in some places, and some of the bristles are kind of going this way and that way and all over the place. And I didn't think I would really like this brush because I never generally like wands that are this type. I think it's a good combination of the brush and the formula. At first I thought the formula was too wet for me, but after about a month of using it and the formula kind of dried out a little bit, it got really good. My next favorite is a lip favorite, and I wanted to mention this lip balm because it was something that I was really skeptical about at first. But after using it and using it for a good like 5 months or so, I understand why people rave about it. And it is the Christian Dior Crème de Rose Lip Balm. It comes in a little pot like this, and I generally don't like potted lip balms because you have to stick your finger in it. But you can see I've used a decent amount. I've put a pretty good dent in that. I've had it, like I said, for about 5 months now. And my number one top reason I love this is the scent. It has the most amazing, like beautiful, rose scent, and it's not overpowering. It's not like a perfumey rose. It's like a very fresh rose. And the lip balm itself is also really, really good. I will give it that, but I have to say the scent is what totally sold me on this because I'm obsessed with rose scent. My other two lip favorites for 2013 definitely follow with the trend of 2013, and there was a big trend for jumbo lip pencils in this year. If you guys haven't been able to tell, practically every brand has released some form of a jumbo lip balm stain type thing. So my first favorite is the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker Jumbo Gloss Stick, and this one is in the shade Nudist. And this is something that I didn't expect to like as much as I did, because if you look at the shade, it is kind of like a pinky nude color, but when you swatch it, it's not super pigmented, but when you put it on, this is really a gloss stick. It looks like you're wearing a super shiny lip gloss. It gives your lips this nice plumped looking, juicy looking effect. Like I said, it doesn't deposit too much color, at least on my lips, this particular shade, because it is kind of just a neutral nude color, but because of the gloss, it makes your lips look so big and juicy, and I love it. And then the other jumbo lip pencil type product that is in my 2013 favorites. Now this is something that is actually pretty new to me. It's the newest thing out of all of the 13 things I'm showing in this video, but I did want to mention it because I love it that much. And it is the Revlon new Colorburst matte balm, and they just released these just a couple months back, and this one is in the shade number 250 Standout, which is this beautiful like deep brick red color. It's not what I'm wearing on my lips right now, but it has been one of my favorite red lip products. It lasts a long time, it hardly transfers, it has a nice matte finish on the lips. It's just a beautiful, beautiful product. So if you guys haven't seen my review video on all of the Revlon Colorburst, they came out with lacquer balms and matte balms. I did do a full in-depth review video on these, and I'll put a link to it in the description box below for you. And now we're gonna move on to my top favorite face products of 2013. So the first thing is a primer. This has been one of my favorite primers ever since it was released, and it is the Benefit Porefessional Primer. This is an amazing, amazing face primer for those of you guys who have oily skin and if you guys have very enlarged pores, because when you put this on your skin and you kind of pat it in, it really fills in those pores. So when you put foundation on top, you can't even hardly tell your pores are even there, and I absolutely love it. I know that Benefit recently released a Porefessional powder, which I haven't been able to try yet, but I'm really, really excited to because I love the primer so much. As far as foundation is concerned, liquid foundation, there have been quite a few favorites, but I have to say this has been the standout, and it's not technically a liquid foundation, but it is my Jouer Matte Moisture Tint, and this is a tinted moisturizer. And generally, I don't gravitate towards tinted moisturizers because I do have oily skin, and I'm always afraid that tinted moisturizers are going to provide too much moisture and they're just going to make my skin look greasy and oily. The good thing about this is because it's called Matte Moisture Tint, it is made for oily skin, and it is a very matte, long-wearing tinted moisturizer, perfect for oily skin. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look heavy, and it doesn't look cakey, but it provides the coverage almost of a foundation. So it is a really, really nice product for those of you guys looking for a tinted moisturizer for everyday wear. Not heavy feeling, but gives amazing coverage. As far as powder goes, because like I've been saying, I do have oily skin, so I always set my foundation with powder, and even if I don't wear liquid foundation or anything like that, I generally just dust on a little bit of powder to just even out my complexion. And the one that has been my favorite ever since I discovered it like 5 or 6 years ago is the MAC Studio Fix powder. This is just the best stuff ever. If you guys have never tried MAC Studio Fix, you guys are really, really missing out. It is a full coverage powder foundation. However, if you don't use a sponge or a very dense brush to apply it, you can get a nice light to medium coverage. The only reason I would think somebody wouldn't like it is if they have really dry skin and this powder kind of irritates their dry skin, which makes sense, or if you are putting on way too much and your face is looking cakey. But other than that, if you know how to apply it the right way, this stuff is like gold. As far as concealer is concerned, I'm not a huge concealer person, if you guys haven't noticed. I don't really use a lot of concealer. I don't know why. Generally, I get enough coverage with my foundation and stuff, but sometimes I'm looking for a little bit of brightening underneath my eyes, and I don't have like bad dark circles or anything. I just sometimes want a little bit of brightening action under there. So what I've been using is the YSL Touche Eclat, and this is just a great, great product. It's one of those, you know, highlighting pens. You click it from the bottom and the concealer comes out of the pen. And lots of brands make a product similar to this now. I know Maybelline has one. I think L'Oreal has one. I just love the YSL one. Yes, it is very expensive, and I'm sure the other ones are just as good, but I haven't really tried many of the other ones. So as far as what I've tried, I love this product. The YSL Touche Eclat is just a classic. Now, as far as blush is concerned, you guys may be surprised that I don't have my MAC Gingerly blush in this video, and that's because I feel like I've already beat that horse down. You know, like you guys all know I love MAC Gingerly. I decided to pull out a new blush for you guys because this is the one that I've been reaching for. If I'm not reaching for Gingerly, I'm more than likely reaching for this. And this is the TheBalm InStain blush in the shade Houndstooth. And this is just a very, very beautiful, like mauve-y, purpley color. Now, it does look kind of purpley in the pan, but when you get it on your skin and blend it out well, it just looks like a really natural flush on your skin. It is what I'm wearing right now, and I love it. It's just such a nice, like, blushing, but not because you have blush on type look. And then my last top 13 product of 2013 is a facial highlight, and this one probably won't come as any shock to you guys because I have talked about this one quite a bit. This is the Dior Amber Diamond. This is their Dior Skin Shimmer Powder, and everybody on YouTube talks about this. It is just the most beautiful kind of bronzy tan highlighting product, and it is just gorgeous. It flatters all skin tones. I guarantee you, whether you're super, super pale or super, super dark, this is just the most universally flattering highlight I've ever used. So those are my top 13 products of 2013. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to let me know, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!